Right, we've got Neil Turner from BBC Radio Merseyside doing the interview today. We have had quite a lot of questions come in for Liam through the Q&A, which we'll answer through the Zoom, so Neil's just concentrating on the game today.
Liam, your thoughts on the match?
I think you got one team who's in form and one team's out of form. I think we've created enough chances to come away with 3 points, let alone come away with none. We've ended up with missing a yard, I said, but I think there's a couple of players, Wilton under pressure, because the results haven't been great, and all of a sudden you expect people to step forward. Probably summed it up. I know they give man of the match tonight, but in my opinion Josh Miles was the best player on the pitch. He was on for half an hour, showed more guts, more ability, more desire than any of the forward players. That's not taking him out, that's just telling the truth. I said it's quite a refreshing thing to see a kid who's 17. Obviously he's going to go on and play a much higher level of football, but one thing he did, the ball's come out to him, he's actually lost possession, they actually broke. So you'd be a bit and he never, as soon as we got the ball, he was asking for the ball back, and again just going at people. It was lovely to see. It was, and the crowd obviously got right behind him, but as I said, the one he's put across the face of the goal, we missed from a yard. Chris Doyle's missed a great chance. Adam Hanson's hit the bar, we should score. Niles missed a one-on-one in the first few minutes. So the chances were coming thick and fast, and they never went in. Fair play to Hereford, I think they defended well. But we've got to do a lot better than with the possession we have.
They funneled particularly well, didn't they? I mean, the old system of V back and funneling back, they funneled that particularly well.
Well, they just probably realised that we haven't been scoring goals, so they sat deep and absorbed it. I said, if I'm honest, did they absorb it great? I don't think they did. They're going to say they did because they got a clean sheet, but the chances that have been given up, you've got to take at least one of them.
And also Visser didn't have that many saves to make, really.
No, well, that's what I said. A lot of them we didn't even hit the target. We had at one stage we had a 3v1 overload on the right hand side, and we've had a shot from the edge of the box instead of rolling the two of them in. Yeah. It's just, now whether that's a lack of confidence or whatever, I don't know what it is, but there's a couple of big players that at the football who are clearly out of sorts, out of form. Now the good thing is I believe in them, so they will come through and they've got to play through it. And that's the only way you get better when you're out of form. Just play through it, and you don't want to give it excuses. But I thought second half, we played some decent stuff. I said we got the ball wide, we got balls in the box, we created it, we looked like we were going to score. So as I said, I've been here many times as a manager, so you understand what they're doing. But we can't keep giving away. Last week we gave away a shocking goal in a game that was there for the taking. Today we've given away a shocking goal. Well,
he had so much. He's an experienced player, but he had so much space, didn't he, Holmes?
Well, he did, but we've given the ball away 3 times, and then he's got him on the edge of the box where he's actually facing away from goal and has managed to turn and get a shot off when he's literally a yard touch tight.
That's what I'm saying.
So how does that happen? Yeah. So how does that happen? You can't allow that to happen. But I do feel sorry for the back four, because at the minute they make a mistake. If it ends up in the net, we look like we're going to lose. So it's the top end of the pitch you've got to start delivering, and delivering is alright, saying I'm going to work hard, and need stats, need goals, need assists. That's what we need, and at the moment we're not getting it. But as you said, I'm at the stage where I'm saying I've actually got to make sure that I've got to find a way of starting Milesy, because he's that much better than the others at the minute.
What about the injury situation? Is that getting better?
Yeah, I said Jack Doyle's done a bit today, so I'd like to think he would be there or thereabouts. If it's not for Saturday, it'd be definitely the following Saturday. Dex doing a bit of running, still think he's a few weeks away. Who else? Josh Amani is sort of like, we can do it.
It's a maybe.
Yeah, it's a push, and said, but he doesn't feel comfortable with it. But Danny thinks he's so I think he's having a scan just to clear. A lot of it's sometimes in your mind, isn't it? So, and then Michael Carberry was, I was reluctant to put him on because him and Bainbridge are both on 9 yellows, so I couldn't afford to lose them both on the one day. I'm not sure if Bainbridge got booked. I know there was a few yellows late on, but so hopefully he's got through that. But just Tuesday comes, we've got a game. Charnock in the Lancashire Cup, it's a game that we can actually go and ask questions and see if we can get some confidence by getting the ball in it.
Any chance of any players coming in? I know it's all about finance, but is there any chance of any players coming?
Well, at the moment, as you can see, there's lots of issues with finance. Stewards, we've got millions and millions of stewards which we've got to pay because of the trouble we've had. And obviously we've had quite a few fines from not just, there was a melee after
for various
Cares and Aston's various. So we're getting hit from all sides with the finances, which that's like, but we've got to improve. That's not just the team, the staff, it's the fans. We've all got to improve, because otherwise it's going to damage what we can do on the pitch. Well, some of them things, but it happens. We just got to deal with it.
Liam, thanks for talking to us.
No worries.